Hey guys, in today's episode we have some interesting information about the April update, a visual rework, a huge 1v1 experience change, and new game modes, all that and more in today's episode of Clash World. Hey guys, it's Ray here, and welcome back to another episode of Clash World. In this weekly show, we take a look at the most recent announcements from the Clash Royale team, the hottest topics in CR eSports, as well as what's going on in the community. Then, we'll finish off the episode by breaking down the meta and featuring my off-meta deck of the week. If you're enjoying Clash Worlds, then please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified of every new video that comes out. Also, go check me out on Twitter. I'm pretty active on there now, so link to it will be in the description. And with that out of the way, let's get right into the first section, New in the Arena. New in the Arena is where we find out about what the Supercell team has been up to this past week. This week, we've finally gotten some confirmed news about the April update. First things first, the dev team says the update won't be coming next week, but it will be landing mid-April. We don't want to reveal too much about the update at this stage, but a few reveals are below. Now, what are some things confirmed in the new update? A new streamlined progression system for ladder. Oh yes please. We're hoping that this new update will remove some of that I need some time away from ladder feeling that a lot of players have. As I said last week, with ladder being the main game mode of Clash Royale, I'm super excited that the dev team has made it a big priority to try and fix the ladder. And with what sounds like a new progression system, I'm super excited to see what's coming in the next few weeks. New game modes. And another thing that I really am looking forward to coming to Clash Royale. Game modes, if done right, are super amazing additions, features that can add depth into the game and keep things fresh for the player base. In addition, new game modes can also provide a new way for casuals to keep playing the game as well. CRL 20 win profile badges will be handed out at the same time as the update. Now, this is a thing for those of you guys who managed to get those 20 wins, but from what I've heard, you get a brand new badge separate from the previous 20 win one. Next week, we'll have a new challenge every 48 hours, and will be a great chance to earn rewards ahead of the update. Now I wonder if this has anything to do with the upcoming update, but hey, new challenges, I'll take it. Now, one thing that won't be happening in this next update is a Clan Wars revamp. As Drew says here, not this update, sorry. We have big plans for this, and it didn't make sense to do it at the same time as a big 1v1 experience change. Now, while I obviously would love a Clan Wars revamp, I guess you can't have everything at once, right? But of course, I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, as no matter how great these updates sound, don't expect it to fix all of the problems in the game. Next up, something small has been spotted from the recent set of balance changes. If you pay attention to the balance image, the Goblin Hut image is actually different from what the Goblin Hut image is currently. Perhaps this could mean that the next update has some sort of focus on the visual aspects of the game. While small, definitely seems like a pretty cool change as well. Well, that's all the update news I know. Be sure to let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Now that's going to do it for New in the Arena. It's time to check out the eSports update. The eSports update is a segment where we take a look at the new and rising pro players as well as recent eSports competitions. This week, again, there is only CRL China going on, which you can watch from the following sites or keep up with their Twitter. Here are the current standings, and as you can see, the previous world champions, Nova, actually aren't doing so hot this season. I definitely recommend giving CRL Asia a watch, as the meta there is actually quite different from the current one we have here, and is quite interesting to say the least. Now that we're caught up with the most recent esports news, let's check out the rising rumors. Now, since the Clash team has said that they are in the process of introducing new game modes, there have been quite a few new game mode ideas popping up on Reddit. Let's take a look. Here is a The Floor is Lava challenge by Good Villain. The idea of the challenge is simple. You can't place ground troops other than fire spirits or buildings other than the Inferno Tower and the Furnace. 3 lava pups will occasionally spawn on either side. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure if there will be much of a diverse meta, as most people would probably just run Lava Loon, but definitely an interesting idea that I think the dev team should playtest. Here's a lightning battle idea by Moment23 on Reddit. both players have the same random deck, but you can strike 5 cards. You can see which card you are replacing it with, so it's like an improved mirror battle. I honestly think this is a very interesting idea. A mirror battle challenge, but before each match, you're able to strike away different cards similar to a lightning chest. This definitely would switch up gameplay for the normal mirror battle challenge and definitely make things a lot more interesting. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on these game modes in the comment section below. Now that we've covered the trending topics in the community, let's go ahead and break down the meta. This week's meta is actually quite interesting. It's full of minor control with the Goblin Hut, Bridge Spam, as well as Balloon. With the prevalence of Prince and all the other single targeting units, guards are another card that is super popular this week. Now other than that, this meta has actually began to become more and more diverse, with a ton of interesting decks popping up here and there. That being said, if it'll stay like this or if there will be a more defined meta in the upcoming weeks, who knows, but in the background I'll put up some of the most solid decks to run in this meta. So that's the current meta for you guys. Now let's check out the off meta deck of the week. That's right, in each Clash War episode we're going to be featuring one off meta deck that works in the current meta. This week's deck was submitted by GWS Gaming with Style and is a Giant Skeleton graveyard deck. Giant Skeleton with its recent buff is actually considerably better, although I wouldn't consider it meta at all. This deck is overall really solid, with Giant Skeleton providing insane defensive and counter push value. Graveyard can also catch your opponents off guard as well, as not too many players these days do expect you to run Graveyard. Overall, play this deck like you would any other Graveyard deck, usually defending first rather passively and then countering with that Graveyard. So without further ado, let's get right into a battle. Alright, so hopping into this battle, we're going to be against Square Up B from the clan The Brotherhood. So good luck to this guy, and starting off, we're going to again start a little bit more passively, so we're going to kind of just wait, see if he makes the first move, but if he still isn't going to make the first move, then I'll just go ahead and start up cycling an Ice Golem in the back, see if he does anything to, okay, he's going to give us the thumbs up, so let's go ahead and go with our mini P.E.K.K.A emote. Obviously it's good to play with those emotes at the beginning of the match, but here, he's going to go with a Mega Minion, and I'll just go with the E-Wiz. He has a Baby Dragon as well, so this usually will narrow down the matchup to either a Golem Beatdown or a Royal Giant. So here, I'm actually going to go ahead and play Giant Skeleton to protect that E-Wiz. We want to keep that thing up as long as we can. And here, actually I'm not going to poison. I was going to poison that Witch, but then I realized the bomb was probably going to blow it up anyways. So let's see here. Okay, he's gonna go with a Lumberjack right there, and ooh, okay, he's gonna NATO that stuff right there, and really well played actually right there. That NATO actually pulled the Giant Skeleton Bomb further away from the Witch, and that just didn't allow me to NATO it away. So again, really good play by him, and here hopefully that mini P.E.K.K.A can take out that stuff right there. So there we go, mini P.E.K.K.A will go down, but the E-Wiz should finish that off. So here, E-Wiz will also take out a few of those Spirit Goblins from that Goblin Hut, and hopefully get a few hits on the tower as well. So there we go, gets one little lightning shock onto the tower, and here, okay, let's just go ahead and cycle a log real quick because I don't exactly want to poison. So here, yep, looks like it's gonna be a Golem deck. This is probably one of those newer versions of Golem with the regular Witch as well as the Goblin Hut. So okay, let's see here. We do actually have pretty good tools to defend against a Golem. Obviously, we have the Giant Skeleton, which can blow everything up. We have the mini P.E.K.K.A, which will obviously tear up that Golem. But that Witch Skeleton will definitely be really, really annoying. So here, let's see here. Let's go ahead and poison right there. Let's go with an Ice Golem to pull that Lumberjack back over. And let's see here, that Golem's gonna go down. Let's go ahead and log to take out that Witch, and there we go. That push was pretty much mitigated, although we did take quite a bit of damage. So here, reaching 10 elixir, let's just go ahead and cycle an E-Wiz in the back. We are gonna have to be quite careful because he is making some moves on our towers, which I definitely do not like. So here, Giant Skeleton down. We'll keep that Baby Dragon within that bomb range. There we go, and then let's go in with our very first Graveyard. And he actually goes in with the Golem at the same moment. So he just got a poison onto that stuff. Oh my god, look at that value right there. And okay, we can just kind of ignore that Golem on the right tower right there. Let's just focus on defending stuff on the left. He's gonna go with a Baby Dragon, so I'll just go with an E-Wiz, cycle back to our giant skeleton right there, and oh, he's gonna NATO everything together. So as you can see right here, we are kind of just splitting our damage. As you can see, both of our towers are down to about 1000 HP. So as you can see, we did not actually have to spend any elixir defending that golem. So here, let's see here, giant skeleton will distract, and here let's get a poison onto that witch, stop those skeletons from spawning, and seeing how much damage we can get onto that tower right there. So here let's go with an ice golem, and as you can see, even though he has a lot more damage on both of my towers, we definitely have the damage advantage on one of them. So here, E-Wiz down to take care of that baby dragon in case he does have like a big spell, and here, oh, he's gonna go with golem off the bridge. So let's actually go all in right here. His tower's down relatively low, so I'm pretty sure I can take his tower down with this push, especially since he doesn't have a big spell. And there we go. Come on, that tower better go down. And there we go. Had that NATO ready just in case everything went wrong. But as you can see, we were able to pull away. A lot of decks these days just lack the proper counter to Graveyard because, you know, Graveyard's just not one of the most popular decks in this meta. So there we go, guys. That was the off-meta deck of the week. If you want to submit your own deck to be featured, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But unfortunately, guys, that's all I've got time for in today's episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendaray, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.